I used to make excuses every single time someone asked to come over. Oh, the place is a mess. We are doing some renovations. Maybe next time. The truth? I was embarrassed. Not because my home was dirty. It was clean, but it felt sad, cold, and honestly like nobody actually lived there with intention. Then in early 2026, I spent one weekend doing a handful of specific things, and I have not turned down a single guest since. If you have ever felt that quiet shame when someone asks to see where you live, stay with me because this video is going to change how you see your home completely. If this is already hitting home for you, do me a quick favor and subscribe right now so you never miss a video on how to elevate your everyday life. And watch all the way to the end because I saved the single most impactful change for last, and I promise it will surprise you. The real problem with most homes. Most people think their home looks bad because they do not have enough money, enough space, or enough stuff. That is not the problem. The real problem is that most homes have no identity. They are a collection of random furniture bought at different times, in different moods, from different places, with no thread connecting any of it. Guests do not walk in and feel anything. And when people feel nothing, the space feels forgettable at best and depressing at worst. What I'm going to show you today is not about spending thousands of dollars on a designer. It is about making intentional decisions that give your home a personality. And in 2026, with so many affordable tools, ideas, and resources available, there is genuinely no reason to keep living in a space that makes you feel small. Step 1. Kill the clutter that is not clutter. This one surprised me when I first learned it. Most people declutter by removing the obvious junk. Old mail, broken things, stuff piled on counters. But the clutter that actually kills a home's vibe is the decorative clutter. The random candle from 2019 you have not burned. The frame with a generic quote, in a font no one chose on purpose. The fake plant that has collected dust since you bought it at a checkout line. The decorative bowl with nothing in it sitting on a shelf for 3 years. All of it needs to go. Not because stuff is bad, but because random stuff is visual noise. In 2026, the homes that feel the most elevated and intentional are the ones where every single item either has a purpose or tells a story. Before you add anything, remove everything that has neither. Go room by room with a box and be honest with yourself. If you do not know why something is there, it should not be there. Step 2. Anchor every room with one strong piece. Here is something interior designers have known for decades, but rarely explained to regular people. Every room needs an anchor. One piece that is so strong, so intentional, so clearly chosen that everything else in the room orbits around it. It could be a bold rug, a large piece of art, a statement sofa in a real color, not beige, not gray, not safe, a dramatic light fixture, a vintage piece with actual history. Without an anchor, a room feels like a waiting room. With one, it feels like someone lives there who has taste and confidence. In 2026, there are incredible options at every price point. Thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, Cherish, and even IKEA hacks can give you an anchor piece if you're thoughtful about it. Pick one room, pick one anchor, and commit to it. The rest of the room will start to make sense around it. Step 3. Fix your lighting immediately. This is probably the most underestimated factor in why homes feel off. Lighting in most homes is doing the absolute worst job possible. Overhead white lights that make everything look like a hospital exam room. No layering, no warmth, no atmosphere. When I changed my lighting, guests started commenting on how my apartment felt different before I had even done anything else. The fix is not complicated. First, switch any cool white or daylight bulbs to warm white bulbs, specifically 2700K to 3000K. Second, add at least one lamp per main living area so you have light sources at different heights. Third, if you have a dining area or living room, invest in one dimmable light source. You do not need to rewire anything. Swag hook plug-in pendant lights, smart bulbs, and floor lamps with warm tones can completely transform a room in an afternoon. In 2026, smart lighting has also become genuinely affordable. Brands like Govee, Philips Hue, and IKEA's Tiare with Ring Above DFRI line give you warm, dimmable, layered lighting without calling an electrician. Step 4. Make your home smell like somewhere you want to be. This one might feel small, but it is massive. Smell is the fastest pathway to emotion in the human brain. When guests walk into your home, they smell it before they see it. And most homes smell like nothing or worse, like the faint ghost of last Tuesday's dinner. A home that smells good feels cared for instantly. It creates a mood before anyone sits down. In 2026, the big trend is moving away from synthetic plug-in air fresheners and toward natural, sophisticated scents. A quality soy or beeswax candle in a scent like cedarwood, sandalwood, white tea, or linen. Reed diffusers placed near entryways. A simmer pot on the stove when guests are coming over. Citrus peels, cinnamon sticks, a splash of vanilla and water. These are not expensive. They are intentional. Pick a signature scent for your home and commit to it consistently. It becomes part of your home's identity, and people will associate that warmth with being at your place. Step 5. Deal with your walls like an adult. Bare walls are the number one thing that makes a home feel unfinished, temporary, and like you are just passing through your own life. In 2026, gallery walls have had their moment, and the trend has shifted toward fewer, larger, more intentional pieces hung with actual thought. You do not need expensive art. You need thoughtful art. A large black and white photograph printed at a print shop for $20 and framed properly looks 1,000 times better than a small generic canvas from a big box store. Visit local markets, Etsy, Society6, or even use your own photography. The rule is simple. Bigger is almost always better when it comes to wall art in a living space, and less is more. One large piece hung at the right height beats a wall of small mismatched frames every single time. Also, please hang things at the right height. Eye level means the center of the piece sits at around 57 to 60 inches from the floor, not touching the ceiling, not floating above the sofa by 2 feet. Step 6. Create at least one moment of texture. Texture is what separates a room that looks good in a photo from a room that feels good to actually be in. It is the difference between a cold, styled space and a warm, livable home. Texture can come from a chunky throw blanket draped over a sofa, a jute or wool rug underfoot, linen pillow covers instead of polyester ones, a wooden bowl on a table, a woven pendant light shade, rattan, ceramics, stone, natural wood, raw linen, boucle fabric. These things add depth and warmth that no paint, color, or piece of furniture can replicate on its own. You do not need to redo your whole room. Add 2 or 3 textured elements to any space, and watch how much more inviting it becomes. In 2026, the most beautiful homes on social media and in design magazines are leaning hard into natural materials and honest textures. It feels current, warm, and genuinely human. Step 7. Style your most visible surfaces. There are 3 surfaces in most homes that guests see immediately: the entry area, the coffee table or living room surface, and the kitchen counter. These 3 surfaces set the tone for your entire home. If they are chaotic, cluttered, or empty, that is the impression your home leaves. Styling a surface does not mean adding more stuff. It means curating what is already there, or bringing in a small number of intentional objects arranged with thought. For a coffee table, the classic approach works beautifully. A stack of 1 to 3 books, a small tray, one natural element like a plant or a stone, and one object with height like a candle or small sculpture. For your entryway, a bowl or tray for keys, a plant if there is light, and one piece of art or a mirror. For kitchen counters, clear as much as possible. Keep only what you use daily, and add 1 plant or 1 beautiful object. Less is always more on surfaces. Every item should feel like it was placed there on purpose. The one thing I save for last: add life. Here is the thing that surprised me the most when I transformed my home. The single biggest difference was not a piece of furniture or a rug or even a lighting, even though all those things helped. The biggest difference was life. Actual, living, growing things. Plants. In 2026, plant culture has only grown stronger, and the research backs up what most plant parents already know. Homes with plants feel more alive, more calm, and more welcoming than homes without them. And here is the important part, because I do not want you to make the mistake I almost made. You do not need a green thumb, but you do need to pick the right plants. Skip the fiddle leaf fig, no matter how beautiful it looks in photos. It is notoriously finicky, dramatic, and will punish you for the smallest mistake in light or watering. Instead, start with a large Monstera, a hardy rubber tree, a bird of paradise, or an oversized pothos in a hanging planter. These are resilient, they grow visibly, they make a real statement in a room, and they are genuinely hard to kill. Then add smaller low-maintenance plants in the kitchen and bathroom. Your home will feel completely transformed. Not because the plants are expensive or rare, but because they're alive, and life is contagious. So, let me bring this all together for you. The reason you have been embarrassed to have guests over has nothing to do with the size of your home or your budget. It has to do with intention. A home that feels embarrassing is a home that looks accidental. And a home that feels warm, welcoming, and impressive is one where someone made deliberate choices, even small ones. Remove what has no purpose or story. Anchor each room with one strong piece. Fix your lighting right now. Give your home a signature scent. Deal with your walls. Add texture. Style your key surfaces. And bring in life with the right plants. Do these things one at a time if you need to. You do not have to do them all at once. But start today. Your home is a place where you rest, recharge, and welcome the people you love. It deserves the same care and intention you give everything else in your life. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Leave a comment below telling me which step you are starting with. And subscribe so you are here for the next one. I will see you then.